Hello, this is Norma and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, hit the notification button so each time I upload you will be notified. Today I'm going to be making Liberian dry rice. The first thing you're going to need is some rice. I've washed it. I have 5 cups of rice right here. I'm going to use some Spam, and I already have it cut up, and this is what it looks like in cubes. I'm going to use some luncheon meat, and it's already cut up also in cubes. I'm going to use some smoked fish. Some people call it smoked herring, and I have it cut up in pieces like these, little pieces. I'm going to use corned beef. I'm going to put 2 cans in my 5 cup of rice. I have 2 sardines. I have some smoked jowl, and I have some already cut up right here. I have 3 Maggi cubes. I have some pepper, fresh habanero peppers. I have 3. I have some okra. I have some ketele, some bitter ball, some red palm oil. I have some fish that I seasoned overnight. You can season it to taste, but when I did mine, I used some adobe. I used some black pepper. I used some Norma seasoning, and I used some thyme. You're going to need some oil. I have a mortar and pestle that I'm going to be using, and I have 5 cups of water that I'm going to put in my, 10 cups of water that I'm going to put in my rice. And when it's all done, I have some fried ketele that I make, some fried dry rice medicine, and some fried pepper to go on the side. So we're going to start. The first thing we're going to do, I have my rice that's been washed, and I'm going to put 10 cups of water, and I'm going to season my rice. So come over to my stove. So now I have my 10 cups of water in there, and I'm going to season it. I will put 1 teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of Norma seasoning, a teaspoon of adobe seasoning, and a teaspoon of thyme. I'm also going to dump my 3 paw pepper in there. I'm going to let it cover it and let it come to a boil, and then I will start adding some other stuff in there. Now we're going to move on to my okra, my bitter ball, and my ketele. I have a pot with some water. I have already steamed them, and they were in my fridge, so it's not going to take too long to boil. And I'm going to put the okra, and I'm going to cover it and let it boil for maybe about 10 minutes. I forgot to tell you, I added my smoked pork in the rice off camera. Now I'm going to add, this is what the rice looks like, and now I'm going to add my smoked fish. There's still water in there. I'm going to add my Spam. I'm going to add my luncheon meat, and I'm going to add my corned beef. This is the 2nd can of corned beef. My stove is on medium heat to cook the rice. And I'm also going to add my 3 Maggi cubes. Water is out of the rice, and I'm going to take my sardine it has oil, and I'm just gonna get the oil out of it and dump my sardine in my dry rice. And the second one, and dump that also in my dry rice. And I'm going to cover it and let it continue to steep. My kitele, bitter ball, and okra is all cooked, and I'm going to transfer it into this. I want to drain my water out. So after I blend it, then I want to put it in my dry rice, but I don't want water to be in there. Drain, and I'm going to put it, you can put it in the blender, but I'm going to put mine and use my mortar and pestle. Now that I got it to the size I want, I'm going to transfer it over to my rice and pour it on the rice and let it continue to steep with my other stuff. It's just going to sit on my rice and steep. My oil is hot, and I'm going to start frying my fish. The fish I'm using is croaker, but you can use any fish you want. You have to make sure your oil is hot, because you don't want your fish to get stuck in the pan. The fish was frying for about 6 minutes. Now I flipped it on the other side, and my dry rice, I'm going to start mixing it together. My fish is ready, my dry rice is ready.